What the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer backer. Here to discuss week 2 training camp. It's a motherfucking wrap, y'all. You know, it's a wrap. But hey, this shit going fast, y'all. Hey, eventually we gonna have the Saints come marching in for the joint practices, and then right after that, we gonna motherfucking have the preseason coming. And you know, we can't forget about family night, which we'll talk about in in another video. But training camp week 2. Yesterday was another walkthrough. The day before was like, full practice. And then today was a full practice. So I'm just going to mix all these motherfuckers together, let you know what I'm thinking about, what I was told, just certain shit, regular shit. But first, again, I'm not here right now, especially for training camp, to talk about usual suspects, bro. Like, I'm not here to talk about who we expect doing good. What I'm going to talk about a Kenny Clark for? We know what he brings. What I'm going to talk about a motherfucking Rashawn Gary for. We know what he's going to bring. I'm just trying to give y'all some light on other motherfuckers, man, who may or may not be making a roster, but are making an impact. So, but first I'm going to start off, just because I seen the interview of his, just double A, bro. Adrian Amos, just continued, just being consistent, bro. He's been one of the most consistent players we've had on the team since he's gotten here. So I just wanted to give him a little credit for that. Just solid dude all around. And he's a defensive leader, more of a quiet leader, but yeah, we'll get to him some other time. But I just wanted to give him, a little bit of shine. And one thing I've been hearing, whether I'm reading it in threads or just random people or just talking to other Packer fans, like, oh, I haven't heard a lot about Jair. What's going on to him? I haven't heard a lot about Rasul. Now, I told y'all Rasul got a pick, but bro, I'm going to go into my coachisms right now. Y'all always know I like to repeat things that coaches have told me in my lifetime, or just things that, when I was a fly in the wall in a certain situation and just heard coaches talking. One thing about defense, definitely secondary, I hear the coach say, hey, if we ain't saying your name, that's a fucking good thing. If we saying your name, that means you fucking up and you need to improve on some shit. We're not going to hear about a Jair during training camp that much. We're not going to hear about a Rasul unless he get to pick, which he does. And then, that's one thing about Jair's game. I want to, hey, he can get a few more splash plays. But right now, it's not even time for splash plays right now, y'all. It's time for installs, bro. This has been basically 2 weeks of installs, bro. The shit gonna get ramped up, especially when the Saints come to town and in the last few weeks of this training camp. But right now, it's basically been 2 weeks of installs. That's why it is important to know, Watkins was out there, even when he was hurt, they still had him in there with the ones during installs. That just shows y'all where motherfuckers is gonna be at. So if you ain't hearing about a Jair as much, or hearing about Rashawn and all that, that's fine. That mean they doing their jobs. We need to hear about these other motherfuckers who are on the fringe of either making a roster or not. But I just wanted to give a shout out to all the dudes who we know that is going to show up. Kenny Clark, Jair Alexander, Adrian Amos. Like, we know what they going to do. I just want to I just want to tell y'all what other motherfuckers is doing, and what I see happening, because we trying to build this roster up now. We need to get this 53 together. So let's motherfucking do it. I want to give a shout out to Danny Davis. Now, 2 reasons I want to give you a shout out. Number 1, because I got your name wrong. I called your ass Sammy Davis. I don't know if I was just thinking about jazz music or what. God damn it. But I called you Sammy Davis. But Danny Davis, bro. Wisconsin guy. Real Wisconsin guy. A Badger turned Packer. You know what I'm saying? You out there doing your thing, bro. You flying around. You catching passes. And it ain't been a drop-off, bro. The love of the whole training camp so far has been Romeo Dubs, but it ain't like soon as Romeo do his thing and get a ooh and ah, you come in right after him, you do the same shit basically. Kudos to you, bro. And listen, I ain't saying you're gonna make the roster. I actually don't think you are gonna make the roster, but your job is still important because you can end up being on the practice squad. What happened last year against Arizona when we went in there with no receivers, no Lazard, or no motherfucking Davante Adams? What do? We had to go to the practice squad and get Winfrey, and he made an impact in that game. It wasn't the biggest impact, but my nigga, he done caught a couple passes though. He done may have got a first down or two. So, who knows if Watson or one of the older guys, Cobb, Watkins, gets hurt? Who knows if we gonna pick this guy up for a week or two to play in the game, bro? So, hey, shout out to you. I'm about to call the nigga Sammy again. Shout out to you, Danny Davis, and I hope you do make the roster. But I mean, I hope you do, but I don't think you're gonna make it, bro. It's too stacked. But you still have an important job. Your ass could be on that scout team, giving us a good look every motherfucking week, which we need. And you already know, the system and all that. So, especially like, you're going to be critical in the week we play the Rams on scout team, because their offense is similar to ours. So, like, we're going to have you out there mimicking whoever we need you to mimic on the Rams, bro. So, hey, shout out to you, dog. Keep on doing your thing. Keep on hustling. One day you might make the motherfucking roster, bro. I don't think it's going to be this year, goddamn it, because, we stacked, and they want to give these motherfuckers a chance, like Watson. Sad he got, hurt and had his surgery or whatever. But, I think they still going to give him every opportunity, because, again, like Sammy Watkins, they still had him in the walkthrough. Same thing for Christian Watson. It ain't like, all right, kid, go get better and come back when you're better. They're like, all right, kid, go get better, but you still need to learn this shit. You still need to know certain situational things where Aaron's going to want you to be. So he's still been in the loop. He had to interview himself. He's like, I'm just trying to learn as much I can from Aaron Rodgers, which is cool. So, hey, shout out to Christian Watson, too. Sorry you got hurt, and sorry how Art Thou Romeo done came in there and just balled out. But, hey, that's what happens in this game. So try to stay healthy, stay in that gym. Keep your joints strong. I mean, I don't know exactly what's wrong with you. It seems to be a lower body issue. But, hey, get your shit together, bro, because this motherfucker's chomping at the bit. Another one of those coach speak terms that I like, to take your spot. So we're going to go from Davis to another Davis. Tyler Davis, bro. I mentioned him in one of my videos called The Unit. It was actually the first video of my series called The Unit, where I'm talking about all the units. I actually just wanted to wait a little bit that these units get solidified, because there's too many people, and I don't want to be talking about people who ain't even going to be on the team. The Unit, that series is for the team that we have that's going to go out there and play. That's mainly for the 53. So I don't want to be taking chances and talking about people who may or may not make the roster. So that's why I've been waiting on that, y'all. Whoever cares, thank you for being patient. But we're going to keep this shit moving. But Tyler Davis, y'all. Hey, all I've heard was good shit about him. That's all I've heard. Whether it's one of my correspondents down there, or if it's reading wherever I'm reading, like, this guy is supposed to be emerging and this guy is supposed to do something. So that's cool. And he's very versatile, and he's been balling out this whole time during training camp. Now, we all love Big Dog, and we know he could block his ass off. But, I'm gonna hope that there are some sets where Big Dog might be on the bench taking a breather, and we got a Tyler Davis and a Bobby Tonyan, both tight ends in there, bro. Those are two weapons, bro. Or even before Tonyan gets back, I don't know how the injury is gonna work out, but motherfucking DeGuara and Tyler Davis. That's two athletic tight ends out there who can be a dual threat. Again, Mercedes is a dual threat. He can still catch, but that motherfucker slow as dirt. Y'all seen before that fumble. That motherfucker caught that shit. Man, it took him 10 minutes to get 10 yards, y'all. And hey, respect to you, Big Dog. You're a blocking motherfucking machine. Fucking 16-year vet, bro. UCLA. You already know how I feel about my people from over here, so we good, bro. I actually went to one of your games when you played at UCLA. Maurice Jones-Drew, that was a crazy game versus USC. But there's a continuance of the O-line shuffle, which I think is a good thing. We should not be having the same O-line out there at this point, because it's too early. So I am really glad that the Packers are really trying to see who's the best five. I don't give a fuck what you did last year. You may have started, you may have did this, but who's the best five? They've been moving people everywhere. I'm going to give a little credit and a shout out to Zach Tom. I heard you been balling, and I heard they put you back with the ones, and you've been in there just doing your thing at right tackle, bro. Hey, why not? Hey, I was just telling Royce, check out my video on Royce Newman. I mean, not him. Yeah, this was Royce. I'm like, bro, a motherfucker might come in there and take your job, Good thing Royce is able to move the tackle, just in case they put Tom at motherfucking guard and they want to start him there. We might have a mixture of this on our starting lineup. Royce Newman at right guard, Zach Tom at right tackle. Zach Tom at right guard, or Royce Newman at right tackle. That's what it's looking like early so far, I wasn't so confident in Royce being a tackle right now in the NFL. We know he did it in college, but it's a different level, bro. It's levels to this shit, So And then shout out to John Runyon. Just been the most, like I said, watch my John Runyon video. You've been probably the most consistent, out of the O-line in the past 2 years, and you're still doing it, bro. And you actually taught somebody a lesson, too. You went in on somebody, I heard, who do you fucking, a one-on-one or something? Oh, TJ Slayton. And that's impressive. I told y'all Runyon is physical. I like his physicality. If you getting physical with a big boy like that and showing him what's up, like, that was good. I heard you had a spot where you put Slayton, hey, you pancaked the motherfucker basically. So shout out to you for that. Shout out to Zach Tom for just coming in his lineup as a rookie and just taking it. You came in, you made a mistake. They put you back in just because you might just have them skills. Your versatility is what they got you for. Go check out my Zach Tom motherfucking draft preview or whatever the fuck that was. But I like that the O-line shuffle is still going because this is something that we need to find out. Who is the best five until Elton and Bakhtiari comes back. So glad the Packers are doing all they could do. It's not like they're just putting the same lineup out there. Like, this is who we think on paper is the best for the job, and then this is what we going with until Bakhtiari and Elton Jenkins come back. No, Packers are like, listen, all y'all go out there, we going to give all y'all a shot, and let's see what the fuck y'all can do. Another shout out to another Wisconsin boy, Cole Van Lanen. I mentioned him a few days ago. I think it's on the other video. But I mentioned, like, hey, he could possibly get some burn because he played tackle in college. What did they do? They put him in there with the ones, Not, he ain't a mainstay with the ones, but for them to put him there, that just shows you guys the Packers are really doing their homework of finding the best five, bro. So y'all got to really appreciate that. That's coaching. That's coaching at its finest, bro. Some coaches are stuck in their own ways. Oh, I'm just going to take the bigger guy. I'm just going to take the most athletic guy at tackle. No. You might have a motherfucker who know the playbook way more than an athletic guy. You could be athletic all you want, but if you don't know what the fuck going on, your ass gonna get passed by one of these DNs, So, like, again, it's a lot of moving parts, but I'm glad the Packers are doing what the fuck they supposed to do in that area. And another thing we're gonna move on and talk about is defense, okay? I'm saying it now. I thought it was kind of corny at first. I'm like, defense, that sounds kind of corny, but I'm like, you know what? LaFleur's talking about it. Adrian Amos is talking about it. And 12 is talking about it. So if they all saying defense, goddammit, I'm saying defense. And in order to get something to work, you got to believe in it. So in order to believe in it, for Coach Bisaccia to come out with his own language and call special teams defense, fucking kudos to him. And kudos to him for coming so fast and having everybody saying it now. Everybody's talking about defense. And that's good. And I'm going to continue to talk about defense until y'all motherfuckers give a punt return for a touchdown, or until we get a field goal block, or until that bullshit from last year that all y'all motherfucking special teamers was doing last year. I knew you guys were going to stab us in the back. I was trying to be so positive and not mention it all year. Every video I wanted to be like, oh, special teams is scaring me, but I just tried to ignore it and be positive. Y'all fucked us. Y'all fucked us, bro. Y'all fucked us, bro. Block punt. Touchdown, too. And y'all let this other motherfucker run the ball to the 40 on one of the punt returns. I'm talking about the San Francisco game, y'all. What else the fuck did y'all do? Like, bro, special teams, you fucked us, bro. So, we fence, goddammit. We motherfucking fence. Hell yeah, I'm all with it. We fence. And another thing to look out for, watch out. There may be some starters on defense. Hopefully it's not A.J. Dillon. I mean, it might be some starters on defense. I lost my motherfucking Packer lighter, y'all. I bought 2 fresh-ass Packer lighters, bro. Lost the motherfuckers already. I lose my head if it wasn't on my shoulders, but shit, at least I got a green one. Normally, it'd be red. If you know, you know. But yeah, Bisaccia has definitely came in and made an impact. So we're going to end this shit with Jordan Love, y'all. I'm tired of hearing conflicting, reports, but this is what it's always been. I remember last year, I'm looking at reports, they're like, man, Jordan Love is making passes, making plays, and then he's blowing his fingers after he makes throws. I'm like, okay, he's finally getting it. Then the next thing I hear, oh, Jordan Love, he did make a play, but the pressure was probably already there. It wouldn't have mattered. Jordan Love is overthrowing people. Jordan Love is, hey, the simplest little quarterback drill. Aaron sees you do it. He's like, bro, this is how you do it. Yada, 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 this, that, and the third, and then showed him how to do it. And then Jordan's like, oh, okay. And then Jordan goes and does it right. It's like, bro, hey, me and you gonna have a talk, Jordan Love. Believe that. So I just tired of hearing about the up and downs, okay? So let's be consistent, bro. You can be hot one day and then the next day you wet the bed. No, we gotta have you being consistent. But we gonna talk to you at some other time. I promise you that. One thing else, this is the last thing I'm gonna end on, Eric Stokes. So first of all, he's a baller and he's only in his second year. He's still young and he is gonna take the second year leap. But maybe I shouldn't be reading so many threads and comments trying to get information, because I'll be hearing, oh man, Dubs is burning Stokes. How's Stokes gonna let him do that? Bro, they're only a fucking year apart in age. That's like Stokes being a senior in college and Dubs being a junior. Junior receivers makes plays on senior corners all the time. A lot of corners suck nowadays anyway, bro. Eric Stokes is a fucking goon, okay? And to say, listen, do you hear about Romeo Dubs burning Jair? No. Do you see it? No. Do you hear about him burning Rasul? Nope. Do you see it? Nope. And Rasul is in that slot, and they keeping him there. I didn't know if he would do it. I was going to put the young buck at slot, especially because he had the speed, the makeup speed, because a lot of these slot receivers are fast. Tyreek Hill, you got a fucking Cooper Kupp. Like, yo, slot is on. Cole Beasley. So, hey, shout out to you, Sewell. That's showing versatility and being in a slot, bro. And I didn't say it. Well, I actually did say it before Aaron said it. Check out my video when I'm talking to Rasul. I'm like, yo, bro, you acting like you Woodson out there. What did Aaron say yesterday? He reminds me of Woodson. He baits me. He does this. He's like, bro, Aaron talked about Rasul for about 2 minutes, bro. So, hey, respect to you, Rasul, for just coming in. Year one, bro. Got you last year and coming in making an impact like that. And there was another thing Aaron said. Fuck it, bro. Tonight we might just have to do a late one, and I'll do an Aaron Rodgers speaks. We might not. Let me not get the line. I might motherfucking get high, fall asleep or something, but I try not to do an Aaron Rodgers speaks video because I don't want to talk. I don't want to do a video every time he does video, but bro, he's he's the whole team, bro. He ain't just talking about himself. That's why he's 12. That's why he's captain, and that's why the front office had to give him more respect, because his interviews, if you talk to Rashawn, mainly he's talking about defense and what he needs to do and all that. When you talk to Aaron, he's talking about the whole team, bro. He's an executive, bro, just playing quarterback. So give him that respect too. But back to Stokes. Him and Dubs are fucking close in age, very close. And Dubs is a fucking a great player at this point. Not great player, but, a great prospect, I want to say. Like, hey, we can't be mad if Dubs is out there balling. Did you want him not balling? Did you want Stokes just punking him every time? Stokes is only in his second year. He still has a lot of learning to do, so it's not a surprise that Dubs is burning him. And he didn't really burn him. It's more of a release thing. It's more of a route running thing, too. That ain't got nothing to do with speed, because I don't think Dubs could burn motherfucking Eric Stokes. What he can do is get open early in a route and take advantage and catch it afterwards. That's what happened. It wasn't like they just ran the 9. That nigga just ran the 9 route and they both ran it and Stokes knew he was going to run deep. It was a drill. It wasn't a game time situation. There wasn't a play call that the fucking receiver might not have known to play at the time. Or it wasn't the crowd is loud. Like, relax, you guys. It looks good. And, hey, respect to you, Romeo. I'm going to go hard on you, bro, because you from over here. But it was a drill. It was drill work. You show me something in preseason, family night, coming into the regular season, I'ma fuck with you. But I'ma end this shit. I'm sorry for going a little long, y'all, but that's what it is.